Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name's Jeff. Sorry, my name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing Electrostatic Pummeler, Red Green Pummeler deck. This is such a fun deck. This is probably my favorite deck from all of Standard, this most recent Standard. And so I heard a bunch of your guys' comments down below on one of my videos of what your favorite deck was. So if you didn't comment in the last one, comment here. What was your favorite deck from this most previous Standard? This was mine. I want to show it to you guys. This is the one I got to take to some tournaments and stuff like that. And it's just so much fun. So real quick, for those who don't know what Electrostatic Pummeler does, it's an artifact creature construct. When it enters the battlefield, it gets 3 energy. You can pay 3 energy to double its power, basically. So whatever its power is, you gain X plus X for whatever its power is. And so we're playing a bunch of stuff to basically make Electrostatic Pummeler swing in for the win with Trample. So if we have a larger in life, we make him a 5/5. Uh, it is sorcery or inspiring fusion, whatever we have, we play it on our Electrostatic Pummeler, and then we pay six energy, and he becomes a 20/20. So he would go from a 5/5. You pay it once, he becomes a 10/10. You pay it again, he becomes a 20/20. So that's what the whole point of this deck is about. Is we're trying to get up to 6 to 9 energy, give him trample, swing in, fling in, do something to get this guy bigger, and then just do crazy amounts of damage. I do play. I'm kind of throwing in a little bit of the sideboard cards I usually bring in as well. Kind of. I kind of tailor made this one for Arena, kind of how we play here. But I have the Glorybringer Rigging Runner Lightning Runner is another super fun card, which basically gives us an additional combat phase. Voltaic Brawler. Anyway, you guys have seen a lot of these cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the gameplay because this is so much fun, and here we go. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Red Green Pummeler. And we're trying to swing in for as much damage as possible. I've seen this guy swing in for 320 power before, so that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for just some crazy stuff. This is actually pretty good. Opponent's going first, so 2 land is kind of risky, but with this deck, it actually works pretty well. So yeah, Forest, go, pass the turn. Longtusk Cub, Voltaic Brawler, fantastic combo there as well. Gifted Aetherborn, alrighty. Sounds good. So Invigorated Rampage is really good here as well. So Rootbound Crag, go. And we're going to go ahead and throw down our Longtusk Cub. That'll stop them from swinging in, hopefully. And opponent's turn. Alright, they're going to swing in. That's fine. No blockers. They gain some life back. We're hoping for energy. That's the whole point. That's what we want. We want energies. Doomfall, alright. They are going to take our Pummeler, it looks like. That is one thing. On Arena, I've found a lot of people don't know what this deck is doing. So hopefully they take something different. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. They do take the Pummeler. Alright, hopefully we find another one soon. But yeah, we're going to play the Forest. We're going to play Voltaic Brawler. They know we have the Blossoming Defense now. Go to combat and swing in. And we are going to go ahead. Do we pump them up here? We want to gain energy, so we're not going to here. We're just going to swing in for 2. Because the whole point of this deck is to gain the energy. So, in combat. In turn, pass the turn. And now we have Blossoming Defense up as needed. Alright, we have to discard 2 cards. Alright, so we're going to let that resolve. And we will... I actually want to keep my creature here. I might want to use Fling as well, just to get rid of the blocker. That way we can start doing more damage. So, Invigorated Rampage is pretty good. Let's... Let's go down the Blossoming Defense and... Oh, man. We'll just go down Fling and Invigorated Rampage, I think. Yeah, so... Those are kind of combo pieces that we don't necessarily need here. So let's go ahead and we can play Charioteer and go swinging in. And that way, if they do block, we trade real quick, but we at least get damage in. So, because we're trying to play more aggressive with this deck, so we need to be swinging in. We are going to take action. Well, we don't need to for his. So we're going to let's go ahead and take action there. So go to blockers. So he's going to block the Longtusk Cub. We're going to make him bigger, trade here. Bring him down to 14, or down to 18, pass the turn. Plays a swamp. And Doom Files, exiling a creature I control. So technically this guy, I think that the Charioteer is a little bit better, especially because we are trying to still keep some energies here. So do we cycle this? No, let's not cycle, because we could draw into Glorybringer or something else there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, swing in, down to 15, pass the turn. Bristling Hydra is one of the main things we're hoping to run into here. You know, have the protection, Doomfall, exiles a creature we control. Okay, fine. All of the Doomfalls. I think that's 3 now. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so yeah, Rootbound Crag, go, pass the turn. Now I probably should have held on to the Sheltered Thicket. Torment of Scarabs. Yeah, we are going to... let's go ahead and discard a card right now. Blossoming Defense doesn't help much at the moment. Yeah, if they play a Swamp. Karn comes down, of course. Oh, man. 3 Doomfalls and removal. That's really hard to deal with. Okay, so Ross's Contempt as well. So Swamp, we'll give him that. We are going to lose 3 life here, because we technically have combo pieces right now. So we're going to play Servant of the Conduit and pass the turn. And so now, next turn we can Invigorated Rampage, kill the Karn at least. If they try to go digging for... They're going to go looking for this Ross's Contempt, looks like. Let's see if they fire it off right away. We do have a Blossoming Defense. Perfect. Alright, so Blossoming Defense. We don't want them to gain the life, mostly. Okay, so go to my turn. Unfortunately, we are spending the cards. We're going to let this resolve. We are going to lose life here. Draw a card. Okay, Longtusk Cub isn't bad. Now, I mean, we'll be losing life here, but I think going after the Karn is worthwhile. So go to combat. We could do 5 to their face and then have a 3-turn clock. Swing in at Karn. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the Invigorated Rampage. Yeah, we already did it. Yeah, so... Yeah, damage, kill the Karn. We will be losing life now, so we do need to start being more careful with that. But Longtusk Cub can become a 3-3. We'll be swinging in, so a 3-turn clock. Still being shown. Empty-handed, unfortunately. Yeah, Ross's Contempt, that's fine. Yeah, if they gain life. Opponent is doing really well. They're drawing the things they need. We are going to lose 3 life again. We'll hold on to the Forest. Swing in, pass the turn. And I think a Lightning Runner is one of the best things we can get. So they duress our Forest. That works. Karn comes down. Let's see what they get.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Alright, so... I wonder if giving us an extra turn just with the Bantu's Last Reckoning might not be bad. I prefer that over the Eldest Reborn, honestly. I want them to... Yes, they used it. They just used it. Their whole lands won't tap next turn. So we will discard the Forest. So, I mean, it gives us an extra turn. They do have a Karn, and we are drawing crap. Alright, so pass the turn. Oh, man. I still think that's the best way to go, because they could have... They wouldn't have been able to play it that turn, but still. They do go grab it, though. Yep, we will discard our mountain. Sheltered Thicket, we will cycle. And, man, we cannot draw... Oh, man. Jeepers. So I don't want to discard this Bristling Hydra, so we're going to be losing 3. Oh man, Torment of Hellfire is coming in. And yeah, I think that we already have lost this game. There's nothing we can do against this Torment of Hellfire once it comes. Because I have to take 3 here instead of discard a card, so take 3. And this just means sacrifice a creature. So, I mean, they can play that next turn as well. Yeah, we're going to play this and let them do whatever they're doing. But yeah, it's already game over. Yeah, 3 Doomfalls in a row is really hard to beat, especially with discard as well. Yeah, so 3 Doomfalls and discard. Oh my goodness. We had pretty much the perfect hand, and we were still doing okay at the beginning there. Just can't do much about that. Yep, Torment of Hellfire. Playing a land, yep, so X9. Yep, goes X9. There we go. Yep, we're going to lose life. And lose life. Keep losing. Negative 21. Not too shabby, opponent. Good job. All right, let's go again. Let's play Pummeler. Here we go. Dexaku. That's how you say the name. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do we pronounce that? Comment section. Let's go. This is why I call people opponent. Opposition team. All right. Let's see. They are getting cards first. And this looks pretty good. It's not bad at all. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that. One of my favorite ways to play this deck is just Voltaic Brawlers in a row. Like, if I get a third one, as long as the opponent's playing semi-slow, like, it's so hard to beat. Just three Voltaic Brawlers in a row is so good. All right, come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. There we go. You got it. Good job. Good job. All right, Shelter Thicket, go. Pass the turn. They play a Mountain. Alright, so burn deck. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Which, they probably will have removal for this. So do we play Servant of the Conduit and just plan on blocking? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and play the Servant of the Conduit. I'm guaranteeing that they have shocks and removals here. And so we'll wait until we have a Blossoming Defense up for our Voltaic Brawler. Yep, so there's Lightning Strike right away. Yep. This way we still get the energy. And, yep, so let's play Forest. Let's play Voltaic Brawler. And pass the turn. So now we have Blossoming Defense. Which, if they try to burn it before they swing in, we also stop their ability to swing. So that helps as well. Heart of Kieran. Okie dokie. Alright, so they do swing in. We could block here, but I don't think it's worth it, so no. Let's say no blockers. Pass to my turn. I'm wanting to hold on to Blossoming Defense for our Pummeler if we run into it. So let's go ahead and just start throwing down creatures. We're going to swing in. We are going to take action and pass the turn. What I typically do with this deck is I try to stay around 6 or 9, but if I'm in between those, then I'm fine to pay for it. Ooh, that is really good. All right. Oh my goodness. We will. I mean, man, we can't take that much, can we? All right, we can return 8, 10 damage. So is there any way to block? So either way, they have a 2-turn clock. So we still have to find an answer for the Heart of Kirin. So we're gonna say no blockers. I'm not sure that's the right play because they probably have Lightning Strikes and another Viashino Pyromancer, but that is fun. Siege modification for Heart of Kirin. That's really stinking powerful. And it has First Strike. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So that means Invigorated Rampage doesn't do anything for us here, so... Man, I think that we actually had lethal if it didn't have Vigilance. So go to combat and attack. I mean, because it has First Strike with it, like, that's just so hard to beat. Yeah, take action. I mean, we're doing the only thing we can do. They can still... Ooh, they're letting it through. They are letting it through. Alright, so we are going to do 8 damage there. And let's see, do they have anything else? Alright, so then Blossoming Defense there. And that is exactly lethal. Opponent didn't block. Oh man, occasionally the Desperation attack does work. Alright, perfect. I love pump spells. No one plays them, but they really are super powerful. Alright, so that one I thought we definitely were going to lose. I was about to scoop, and Desperation swings do occasionally pull off. I've had them pull off against me, I think on the channel a couple times even. Just miscalculating. Alright, so playing against Pseudo. Yeah, Pseudo. And ooh man, 2 mana again, but we do have what we want, so we're gonna keep it. We will keep. And yeah, so I mean, Voltaic Brawler, unfortunately won't be able to get down this green belt for a while. We are gonna have to pay mana for it. Hello, opponent. How the heaven are you? Alright, so opponent's turn. Man, I want to get Voltaic Brawler out at least once. Or, I mean, sorry, not Voltaic Brawler. Pummeler. Alright, let's go ahead. Should we go for the Servant just so that we have better mana? No, we're going to press our advantage. We are going to go, especially against white, I think Voltaic Brawler can be pretty powerful. So, yeah, that's what we're going to go for. Alright, and a blue. We're playing against Control. Ooh, is this like the Flyers deck again? Ooh, I haven't seen that in forever. That's fun. Alright, so bringing out a Trampler, I mean, that is more power on the board versus these ones. I could create that guy too, though. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and play down the Charioteer. I think that having a bigger board is better here. So we're going to decline. Again, we're trying to save up our energy for the Pummeler. Our main way of gaining energy in this version of the deck is through our creatures. That's one of the reasons I'm debating if I like Greenbelt Rampager. I like him as a way to create a little bit more energy, but I don't really like, and he is great as just a 3/4 body. Like that is really good. Alright, let's see if they have like a Seal Away. Alright, creatures come in tapped. Alright, we only have one creature that actually has haste, so that's not too big of a deal. Longtusk Cub is good. We are losing a lot of life here with this, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and go swinging in first. So we will attack. We will take action this time to protect him. Go to blockers. Damage, do 7. We could have done 6 more, so let's just plan on, let's get down another swinger next turn. And we may not bring out the Pummeler, but this is part of the reason I love this deck too, is just the combo of Longtusk Cub, Voltaic Brawler, and honestly Servant of the Conduit is really, really powerful. And as long as you have occasional things to play into as well, but I love this combo here. It is really, really powerful. Thopter Arrest, alright, so didn't keep up Blossoming Defense for that, but that is okay. Taking out our Charioteer already. We'll swing in. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. Pass to my turn. Alright, and so we're going to go for it. Alright, so what we will do, we will go to combat and attack in. Let's see, do we take action? He can only block one of them and we can give that one trampling, so we will decline. Except we don't actually get the extra, we have an extra damage here, so now go to blockers. Let's see, who does he block? Alright, so he blocks the Longtusk Cub. So what we are going to do is we are going to play Invigorated Rampage on Longtusk Cub. And Blossoming Defense. Actually, wait, let's see, cancel. Yeah, just to keep him alive. To keep him alive. And that way we gain energy as well. I guess I could keep him alive otherwise. So here, let's cancel again. So I'm doing 9, or not 9 because I can't gain it there. So let's go ahead and just pay the energy here for him. So now let's go to damage. I think, yeah, we didn't have enough. Yeah, so we would have brought him down to 1 playing the Blossoming Defense. I'd rather have protection. So we are going to pass the turn. We could play the Greenbelt Rampager. Let's go ahead and do that. And he will stay down now. And that way we have 3 different ways to do 3 damage, which is pretty good. Opponent plays an Island. Ooh, Lyra. That is not good. Alright, so our Hashep Way says, ooh, fling. Alright, that's what we got to do. So we have to play this on somebody and then fling them into Lyra. Yep, so, but we did get it. So let's go ahead and throw it onto, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and throw it onto our Greenbelt Rampager. Flying Elephants, here we go. And then we are going to fling. I mean, we could just swing in. It probably is, well, we do have the game though, so we're, oh wait, cancel. Gosh dang it. I always do that. Alright, so you target this guy, and then you target the person that you're sacrificing. So we will submit. Oh, I've done that so many times. All attack. And there we go. That's the game. Alright, we'll play one more. Make sure we get this Pummeler. Yeah, opponent saying good game. We will say good game back. Thank you for playing fast, opponent. Good job, Pseudo. Alright. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Get a card. Let's see what we get. Ooh, finally another Gate to the Afterlife right before everything leaves. Bummer. Alright, last game. I've never gone this many games not finding a Pummeler on here, but I do like kind of showing that this deck has that ability. I think you guys have seen the Pummeler do its work quite a bit, but this is part of the reason I like this deck, is that I like playing a little bit more aggressive. And, oh man, that one we do have to ship, so mulligan that one. And I like the 2-drops in this. They are really good. So we are going to put Khenra to the back because we already have our combo kind of set up here. We do need to get some energy. Ooh, I forgot to throw in my Aether Hubs for land. I threw this together a little bit ago, and that's what I'm missing is my Aether Hubs. For that extra little bit of energy you get. Johnny's Pride Mate. Yep. They'll be gaining some life, making guys bigger. We'll be playing... so we could go Longtusk Cub and save Voltaic Brawler for a way to gain some more energy. So yeah, let's go Longtusk Cub first. I could have could have used him as a blocker for a Johnny Pride mate, but we are kind of all in on Electrostatic Pummeler now. As long as we can do enough damage, especially, we need to draw into land. That's what we need. We need land. Yep, they will swing in. They're going to make this guy bigger. We will go ahead and block. Actually, so if we don't block, then he can't bring it back as a blocker. I'm not sure if he'll have something different, but there we go. Yeah, so, man, needing stuff here. All right, so let's go ahead and play Voltaic Brawler. Swing in. So go to combat, attack in. All right, so now we have... Yeah, past the turn. So now we have our 6 energy once this guy comes in. We'll have 7. But is that going to be enough if they're gaining enough life? We need to draw into land here. One thing too is that we can kind of, our Longtusk Cub kind of combos off against this guy. Like if we get enough energy, we could just kill him, especially with the Blossoming Defense. Yeah, Leonin War Leader is really good. They will swing in. Yep, swings in. This time we will block the Sacred Cat. Does gain life, goes up to a 5/5. We're down pretty low now. Yep, that resolves. So go to my turn. Oh, come on, land! Give me a land! Alright, so what we can do next turn is we'll be taking 4 from Leonin War Leader, but we can play Blossoming Defense on Longtusk Cub, give him the counters, or we can just stay on this Electrostatic Pummeler plan and just kind of trade off, maybe. So we could do that too. So we're going to play this. We are going to go to combat and attack in with Longtusk Cub. And I think we actually are okay trading with the Leonin War Leader here, if he does block. Because that's his only way to gain life besides the Sacred Cat, as far as we know right now. So yeah, so we'll go to damage, let that go through. Alright, gain some more energy, and pass the turn, and turn. Alright, so now our goal is kind of just to stay alive. Unclaimed territory. Let's see if they have a Regal Caracal. That would not be good. Alright, go into combat. You will attack with both. Okay. Yep, that resolves. They create a lot of peoples. So right now they have exactly lethal, so we have to block at least something. So let's go ahead and double block Pride Mate, I think. Because, yeah, I think that's the right way to go. That way our Longtusk Cub can be a pretty good blocker for the War Leader. I still don't think we have a chance if we don't draw into land here. We just absolutely have to draw land. Do they have a Blossoming Defense as well? Sandblast. Okay, so that resolves. Yep. Alright. Man, the time that we draw into our pummelers, we don't draw land. Come on. Yep, resolve, resolve. And even if we draw into land now, I think that we would have to chump block anyway. So, yep, that's the game. All right, sorry guys, we got to concede that one. All right, I will go for one more with you guys because I've got to make this deck work. This is the last one now. I've said that a few times, but this is the last one. Oh my goodness, come on. Dark Spidey. That's interesting. Iron Man and Spider-Man? Alright, 2 lands again. But a lot of our good 2 mana stuff, so we will keep again. Hopefully draw into the Pummeler. Yep, Bowmat coming down. Yep. There's a Pummeler. Alright, so we got a Pummeler. Go Sheltered Thicket. Now give us land. Implement of Combustion. Interesting. Alright, swings in. Brings us down to 18. Alright, so now we will play a Forest, and let's play Longtusk Cub. And pass the turn. They play a Mountain. Yep, they will do a damage to us. Draw a card. Looking for removal, I'm guessing. So no attackers. Alright, perfect. So we do draw into our forest now. So let's go ahead and play that down. And we don't have the energy, though. If we draw into another land, we can bring out the Bristling Hydra. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and play Voltaic Brawler first off. That way we're threatening them with the extra energy. We can hold on to a Blossoming Defense to protect our Longtusk Cub, but our main goal right now is to swing in and get 2 more energy. That way, when Electrostatic Pummeler comes down, we have a chance here. So we will attack in. All attack. Alright, so they are letting it through. Perfect. So we're not going to pump them up. We want to save the energy, bring us to 4, and pass the turn. Alright, perfect. So now we have a Blossoming Defense ready for anything they can do. A Chandra comes down. Okie dokie.
You want to play with fire, huh?
Alright, so we actually do need to get rid of the Chandra so that it doesn't kill the Pummeler. So, perfect. So he's going to swing it, fire off of here. We are going to use the Blossoming Defense. Let that resolve. He goes down to 1. We can swing in with Trample at him next turn. Oh, come on, opponent! No! Come on! Oh, my goodness. Alright, guys, so we did play, and we had a chance to bring down the Pummeler on that last game. And like the deck did well. Like we won. I think it was 4-1. So I mean, we didn't do bad at all. That's for sure. But we just saw all the other parts of the deck. So I mean, which are the parts that a lot of people didn't play around? Like honestly, Pummeler is one of my favorite cards, but really Voltaic Brawler and Longtusk Cubs were like probably my 2 favorite cards of this set. They were just so fun. They were so good. And Lightning Runner is fun. The initial deck that I started learning on, so I actually haven't been playing Magic that long, really. The first deck I started learning on was this deck basically without the Pummeler. So anyway, it was super fun, and I love it. And so I hope you guys enjoy the deck. If you did, please give it a like. What was the first deck or the first cards that you guys really came to like when you first started playing Magic? How long ago was that? Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. But otherwise, give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye-bye.